Relics. I'm back on the cliffs where the old dump is. See what we can find today. Hopefully we don't find no sulfuric acid or anything. Well, somebody's already beat me to it. There's somebody down that bottom right now. He says he hasn't had much. Well, I'll see you on the first good signal. Well, there's my first find. Well, first decent find anyhow. I don't know if it's a child's bracelet or, you know, like a rim off a bottle. But it'll be interesting to get it home and get it cleaned. Just had this thing, not quite sure what it is. I think it's a lead seal or something. I'll just put the glasses on. It's got a bit of crimping marks on there. So it could have just been some lead that was wrapped onto a wire and crimped up. Never know, I'll get it home and have a look at it properly. Here's my next find. It looks like it's a top off an old lipstick. It is a bit squashed, I'm not going to try. It looks like it's got some writing or something here, and I don't know if that's a pattern or if it's just the way that it's tinted. That'll be another one interesting to get home. I have found a complete one of these on here before, so but yeah, happy with that. The next find would have been a nice button, I believe. It's a bit corroded, but it's still got the shank on the back, but the top part of it's gone. You can't make anything out, a bit fragile. Shame it's not full like, but I'm happy to take that. I found this thing as well. I don't know if it's off an old flower pot, a flower shaker. A couple of small bottles, a big old bolt. But there's things to be had. There's still something there. Not quite sure what this is. Well, it's got a bit of fancy on it. I'm not going to braid this like I do with my usual finesse. But it looks like it's got some sort of clip or something there that's been held, and then if you have a look on the front, you can see the shape of it, and it's got a lot of design on it. Now let's give it a bit of a clean up. Yeah, can you see the design on it? I don't know if these are all tiny little stones or some sort in it. If they are, there's a lot missing, but yeah, I think it's been a brooch of some sort. Yeah, I'll be happy to get that home and cleaned. I've just got myself this spoon. Nice and green, but intact. Don't know if there's any markings on it. The last one I had for me this size was silver. Not quite sure if it's got something just there. I think it has. That's not a bad find. Don't know if you can see, but I'll get it cleaned up and see what it is. See some sort of stamp in there. We're happy with that. There's the next thing. Not quite sure what it is. Put the glasses on. Not quite sure. It's a bit fragile. Is it a cupboard door hinge or something? Could be. Looks like it. If it is, it's small. I've just got myself another spoon. Looks like it's the same kind of style. Maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah, I'm quite happy checking them. See if there's any markings on this one. I can't quite see. This has just recently come out of the mud, I believe. And this is all fresh, this is all slid. So, well, I'll take the spoons, I don't mind finding spoons. Well, I've just had this thing, no idea what it is unless it's some sort of old whisk or something. That's got a bit of writing on there, just can't quite make out what it says. Well, maybe when I've cleaned it up, I think the handle's plastic. At first I thought it might have been ivory or something, but it's plastic. But at first I thought I had myself a £2 coin, but it's just a lid. But it didn't half look like a £2 coin when it first come out of the ground. Well, you can see how brittle they are. Well, all I need now is a console. I wouldn't know what to do with it, man, but I'm sure my daughter would. Unusual find of the day. I've had a couple of unusual bottles from this area. Well, this one. It says London on the bottom. And there's this one. Can't make out what it says on there. Let's have a look if it does anyhow. No, it's just got a trademark out. I don't think they're all because they've got twist on lids. Well, that's a cliff stud. I thought I'd come down before I fall down. I had a couple of tumbles, but nothing caught on camera, so nobody can laugh. I'll see if I can have a go back now walking down the beach, see if there's out the wind. There has been a guy down here before me. Well, I was going to make my way along the beach. Well, it must be spring tide or something because even the low tide's exceptionally high and quite rough. So I think I'm going to make my way back to the car now and call it a day. I'll see you on the wrap up. Here's some of the items from my dig today. Not a bad day. I had a few different things. I got myself a few more little bottles. I got this one, it says Koya, London. I think it's just been a perfume bottle of some time. I think these are more modern day ones. I don't know if that's some ointment bottle. Like you see loads of these Bovril bottles. I only brought this in because like it's small. It's a bit warped. I think that's because of like the heat in the ground where it's been stored in. But it's still intact. A 1 ounce Bovril, it says. I did have this one, it survived in the ground for God knows how long, and then I got my hands on it, which is now new for me. I'm great at breaking stuff. I I got this thing. I think it's a steel toe cap off a boot. Well, all come to all. This Clinies, I think they were started in 1923 of household cleaning products and different things. I don't know what it is, a bottle brush, a toilet brush, something, I'm not sure. Got myself a couple of nice big spoons. This one is hallmarked. I am going to get it cleaned. Well, I think it's an hallmark. I can see something there. This one, same again. I'll give that a bit of a clean up to see if there's any hallmarks on it before I spend my time cleaning them. I got this marble, which is very unusual. Like, if you look at it closely, it's got all different colours: purple, yellow, red, green, all little dots embedded into it. I've never seen one like that before. Like, I've found a few marbles. I got this button. It's too corroded really to do out with. As you can see, the shanks there on the back still. It has got a bit of writing in there. I'm going to see if I can have a look at that later. This, I think it's an old cover off a lipstick. I think that's off an old door hinge. Piece of copper tubing, the odd bits of lead and alloyed. Like, this is a piece of lead. It's got some sort of patterning on it. I don't know what it is. I'll try cleaning that up and have a look. A big old chunk of lead, big bolt or something. This thing, I think it's off an old flower pot. I take it out. There's the marble just gone. This, I ain't quite sure if it's a Baines bracelet or something. It does seem to have a bit of patterning on, but it is broken. Very fragile, so I might break that when I'm cleaning it. Well, then I think this was the saviour of the day. Like, I've got to clean it up yet, but it's like got all little glass coloured stones on it. Well, I think it's glass. Like, I can't see no marks on the back or anything, but I'm going to spend a bit of time cleaning this up and seeing what that is. But I think that was the best find of the day. Well, it wasn't too bad for just a couple of hours out. Very strange tard. I think it's a spring tards. It's supposed to have gone right out today, but it didn't. So I'll see you again as soon as I've got some of these cleaned up a bit. Here's the spoons. Like, I've only cleaned the small part to see where I could see the hallmarks are out. This just stays on there. I don't know if you can see. It says X12NS, which is nickel silver. It's just like silver plating basically. Now this one I'm not quite sure about. The hallmarks are there, the marks. I don't know if the camera will pick them up from there, but I still need to get that cleaned a bit more. But it has got a bit of a fancy handle on it, so I will get that cleaned up eventually, all of it. I do like cleaning the spoons up. I take my time with them quite a bit. But then this thing I found, like, I've cleaned this up. I don't think it's precious metal or anything. I can't find no marks on it. It doesn't look like it is. But I do believe it's been a brooch of some sort. A few of the little stones are missing out of them. I just think it's coloured glass. I just thought that was a nice little find. Well, that was the best find of the day, I believe. There's the clasp on the back where the pin should have gone. Well, yeah, happy to find that. Nice little find. I'd like to thank all the subscribers, new and old. Much appreciated for you tuning in and watching my videos. Thanks very much.